Assalamu alaikum. I decided to make another tutorial using one of the scarves from my eBay store. This is one of the Maxi crinkle scarves. This one is it's hard to see. It's like a mustardy, goldish yellow. These are pretty thin. They're relatively sheer, which is kind of hard to tell in this lighting. But with the style that I am going to be showing today, you're going to end up with 2 layers just about everywhere. So despite the fact that it is pretty sheer, you can get away with wearing it without having to have like a full neck coverage underscarf. So to start with, you want to set this up so you have a short side and a long side as usual. You're going to take the short side, I fold it under here, so you end up with a crease along the jaw. And just to point out, I don't typically wear niqab, so I wouldn't normally have it underneath. You hold this piece in place here, then you take along the edge of your long side, bring that around, and you just kind of drape it over the top. I don't like to have this piece tight under the chin. I just like it draped so that there's a little breathing room. It's not too snug. So you bring these 3 pieces together. You've got the short layer, then the wraparound layer on top here. I usually use a straight pin through this. This is hard to do while just looking at myself in the camera. And then you can adjust this piece. Now this style I like because it gives full chest coverage, and you end up with a corner of it coming down your back there, which is also nice. Now if this is a longer scarf, you'll typically have a little gap here, so I will pull the short piece that you tucked around there back and pin it typically to my undercap, or bring it across the chest here and then pin that layer, this layer on top, and the corner piece here, so that you don't have this piece blowing up around the back. You can use like a no snag pin there. I put it through my top, so that's held. And then pin this piece up, and I'll usually use just a regular safety pin, usually a black one, so it doesn't shine through the undercap and those layers, so that you don't end up snagging your scarf. And that's basically it. This is pretty breezy for the summer because you have just 1 layer here, but you have enough layers underneath, so if this piece blows up, your neck is still covered. If the back blows up, you have this piece as well. So it's very secure. I live in New Mexico and it can get pretty windy here, so this is a good style for windy weather, for if you're moving around a lot and you don't want to have to worry about things getting shown. I do use quite a few pins with this style, but I can put this on in the morning, I can work all day, I work with children, and I don't have to worry about things slipping up or my neck getting shown. As I said, this scarf is available in my eBay store, Grave Flower 777. I think I have 2 of these that I'm putting in there right now. And my next tutorial will be how I like to put on the silky square scarves that I also have available. Assalamu alaikum.